Hello everyone, my name is Pratiksha Karki, and today I'll be discussing about contemporary teaching pedagogies that support children multiliteracy learning and development. As an educator, we know that literacy in today's world is not just about reading, writing, printed text. Children grow up surrounded by image, sound, gestures, digital media, in other words, multimodal forms of communications. So to succeed that, they need to understand and create a meaning across many different modes with what researchers called multiliteracies. So to explore this, I will draw on two peer-reviewed articles. The first is Early Childhood Design for Multiliteracy Learning by Sandra Hasterman, 2013, who studied how different teaching approaches in early childhood classroom integrate information, technology, and communication to support multiliteracies. The second is Barker, Otis, and Raven, who introduced the ideas of well-being literacy in early childhood education as a capability and link it closely to the multiliteracies. So from Husterman article, I want to highlight five important key points. First, multiliteracies go beyond print, which includes a drawing, movement, sound, digital image, and gestures. This completely aligns with the Cray's theory of multimodality, which shows that the children makes meaning through many different modes, not just a text. For example, a simple example, when after reading a books, children retell the story by acting it out with puppets, making sound effect, and using them a tablet to make a photo for the scene. The second is teacher pedagogy matters the most. As we all know that technology only support learning when the teacher guide children purposefully. This reflects a multiliteracy framework by Cope and Clance, which highlights that the teacher role in designing meaningful learning experiences. For example, handling a child just to watch a video in the iPad, teacher invited them to create a drawing app to create their own thinking or own, for example, weather symbol, to make a shared digital classroom weather chart. And third, technology can be empowering or wasted as well. So unstructured screen time is very passive, but planned activities make learning rich. For example, rather than just watching a video, children record a short audio message, song what makes them feel happy in the classroom. The teacher combines all the recording into a feeling playlist and share in the group time. And fourth, school supported and resources are accessible and essential. Children thrive when teachers collaborate and resources are accessible. This aligns with the Bronfman-Benfer ecological system theory, which reminds us that children learning depends on the supportive and structure in their wider environment, not just what happened in the classroom. For example, with a small set of shared tablets, a teacher set a rotating activity station. One group explore ebook, another photograph their block towers, another record the rhymes. So it can be used as a shared as well. For the fifth, radio-inspired practice is ideal. This approach values children haunted language in many ways of expressing meanings. For example, children work together to make a digital classroom journal. Each week they add drawing, photos of play, and teachers script caption in their own, which is later shared to the families, which makes a very close relationship with interpersonal relationship with the families as well. In a summary, for the children, technology support multiliteracy when it is hands-on, creative, and teacher-guided, always encouraging children to make share, not just watch or click. So now let's move to the next article, where well-being literacy in early childhood education by Barker, Otis, and Raman. So they introduce the concept of well-being literacy. What does that mean in the practice? It means the children are not experiencing feelings, but also they are learning the word, tools, and strategies to understand and manage those feelings and to communicate with others. This approach connects directly to the ideas of multiliteracy since it values both verbal and non-verbal, print and digital forms of communications. So from this article, I have highlighted the 5 key points. First, well-being literacy maps directly into the multiliteracies. Both framework emphasize both comprehension and creation of multimodal text. This built on Craig's multimodality, which says meaning is communicated through many forms, not just speech or print. For example, during story time, or children listen to picture book about a character who feel lonely. Afterward, they use a crayons or drawing app to create a picture of what they felt care by friends compositions. That's a compositions. And second, well-being is reframed as a capability. Instead of seeing well-being is just an outcome, it is taught as something children can practice and strengthen, much like multiliteracies. This aligns with the capability approach in education, which sees children as active agents in their own learning. So for example, a teacher teaches a word, let's say angry, frustrated, calm, and then guides children through a bubble breathing exercise when they are upset. I have seen this applying in my centers a lot of time, and children are very comfortable with that as well. So yeah, third, technology provide multimodal text. Simple tool like camera or recorders give children a new ways to explore themselves and reflect their emotions. For example, children record themselves saying what makes them happy. For example, I like sandpit, I like Play-Doh, I like to play painting, and then teacher play these back during the group time. Fourth, intentional teaching is required. Just like Hampton study, exposure alone is not enough. Modeling and scaffolding are essential. For example, a teacher showed children how to take a photo of themselves making a happy face and then added label to happy over a time, children being to make a connection independently. Fifth, well-being literacy connect home, school, and community. This reflects Bonfim-Benefer ecological theory, which explain why consistent language and practice across context is very powerful. For example, teacher create a digital photo journal that includes photo during the children being home, baking with the family, going to the park, or anything. Children then share this in the group time. So as in summary, well-being literacy provides preschoolers or any children with the words, strategies, and multimodal tools to manage and express their emotions. Technology makes this process more playful, accessible, and shareable with the families. And when we bring these two articles together, we see a very clear connections. Both emphasize multimodality, both highlights the needs of intentional pedagogies, and both stress the role of context and community to support multiliteracy and well-being in early childhood. So I have a very fun and very practical examination of combining both approach. For example, digital storytelling and emotion map, where children take the photo of their play and then add a voice recording explaining how they felt in each photo, and this creates modality in action and support both multiliteracy and well-being literacy. And another example, we can have a family photo voice project where family are invited to share the photos from home at a school, and then children caption or audio, add the caption or audio, and then this build the community continuity between microsystem, reflecting Bonfim-Benefer ecological theory. So to conclude everything, early childhood teacher integrate technology thoughtfully and purposefully. Children multiliteracy and well-being capabilities can flourish. preparing them for complex model world. Thank you so much for watching.